So you obviously have a substance abuse issue, right? If I was the mother of your baby, I wouldn't want you around my kid because you use coke, right?
So you're in front of a judge for sentencing. You claim to have turned your life around, but the prosecution argues that you really haven't. So it's been drug abuse, it's been one of your issues, and the judge orders an immediate test right in the middle of your sentencing. That's what this defendant is facing today. So stick around because that test is going to happen. See what the results are and how Judge Anzalone handles it. My name is Dan. This is the Courtroom Files.
All right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Andrew Gordon Wright. This is file number 2025-22169FH. I have Mr. McManus appearing on behalf of Mr. Wright, and Mr. McCready, you are on this file. This is the date and time set for sentencing in this matter. Mr. McManus, you received a copy of the pre-sentence report.
We have, Your Honor.
All right, and Mr. Wright, have you had an opportunity to read and review it?
Yes.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss it with Mr. McManus?
Yes.
Are you satisfied with Mr. McManus as your attorney and the advice that he's given you? All right, can you say that a little bit louder for us?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, Mr. McCready, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. McManus?
No, Your Honor, we have no additions, deletions, or corrections.
Okay. Does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect? Mr. McCready? Mr. McManus?
Not to my knowledge.
All right, the probation department computed the minimum sentencing guidelines to be 12 to 24 months. Do you agree with that computation of guidelines?
People are not challenging that, no.
We agree with that computation, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. McCready, is there anything that you would like to say on behalf of the people?
I know that Mr. McManus has submitted on behalf of Mr. Wright a couple letters, and I know he's asking for work release. And I did have a chance to look at that letter, and I believe that the probation department has verified his employment at a stone and gravel hauling company out of Saline that he's been at since, I think, 2017. My concern in that regard is that Mr. Wright has admitted also in the pre-sentence report to daily use of cocaine and methamphetamine as of January 1st, 2024, which would include probably 7 years during which he was working for that company. Which means that he very likely, or at least there's the possibility that he was using while on the job. At the very least, we know that he's got numerous convictions for operating, driving under the influence.
I'm going to stop you right there, Mr. McCready.
Sure.
Mr. Coast, could we test Mr. Wright today, please?
Absolutely, Judge. I'll be ready.
All right. Have a seat, and Mr. Coast will come and do a test. Thank you. All right, so we'll go back on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Andrew Gordon Wright. File number 25-22169FH. Mr. McManus, Mr. Coast did have a test done, and your client is positive today for cocaine. So obviously there's some very recent use because we know how long it stays in your system. So Mr. McCready, if you'd like to back up, start over and proceed, please.
Well, I mean, given that development, I don't know. So the agreement here is for him to do 215 days in jail. I would think that that should be, again, today, he should be taken into custody. And that, given that, I would say I'm opposed to any request for work release.
We don't have work release, Mr. McCready.
Oh.
We haven't had it in 10 years. So when they closed that place down. So anything else, Mr. McCready?
No.
All right. Mr. McManus, anything you'd like to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, just, my client is 36 years old, he does have 4 children, he does have another, young child that he, just gave, significant other gave birth to.
Can you spit your gum out, please?
And like I said, he's the only provider in the home for that family and his children. We did make an agreement of the 215 days in jail, Your Honor. So we asked for to a minimum follow that recommendation. And we have nothing further. Thank you.
All right. So, Mr. Wright, anything that you want to say on your own behalf?
I need a verbal answer, please.
I don't have anything to say. I would appreciate a work release, but you said we don't have it,
We don't.
so.
We don't have that resource available. So, Mr. Wright, you know, you obviously have maintained employment for a long time, and you make good money. You got 5 kids now? 4? Okay.
3-month-old.
And a baby. So back in 11, you had a DUI with kids in the car. You driving with license suspended, operating under the influence, operating while impaired, leaving the scene of an accident, refusing the PBT, other operating with a high ABC causing serious injury with a prior conviction. It's out of Illinois. Domestic violence.
I have a pass.
Hold on, let me talk. Home invasion, this offense, right? So what I'm gonna say to you is every one of these seems to me to be common to involve drug or alcohol use, right? So you obviously have a substance abuse issue, right? If I was the mother of your baby, I wouldn't want you around my kid because you use coke, right? And I'm talking not you. So this is a problem because I have a lot of dockets, right? I have a recovery court program where I work with people who have addiction issues. I have an abuse neglect docket where I take kids away from people who commit domestics in their home. And then I take control of the kids. Like your mom has been sober for 1.5 years, and now she has cirrhosis of her liver. She's on a transplant list. Your dad had substance abuse issues and he died, he overdosed, and I'm sorry about that. So, you know, you have a family history with substance abuse, and I can only imagine what that was like growing up. And now you're gonna do it to your kids, and that's not fair. And I don't think you want that, because you always come in and you're a pretty decent guy, and you know, you acknowledge what's going on. Have you ever done inpatient?
Yes,
Did you complete it?
I did.
How long ago was that?
I did sobriety court for the DUI, IBAC with injury. I was here, I did sobriety court here 2.5.
You have a deep voice and it doesn't register in our system as well.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Well, you apologize for your voice. How long did you maintain sobriety after sobriety court?
After sobriety court, 7 months.
Okay,
My mom's stuff happened and I started drinking.
okay.
Good dad though, I haven't been in trouble since, this home invasion, I didn't invade.
Hold on. So this is kind of me talking, okay?
Okay.
Can I ask questions? We have the ability to release to inpatient, do we not, Ms. Holly? After a period of days, either through Mr. Coast's office or yours?
Sure, we can look into that.
All right, so in determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, sentencing guidelines, report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been set upon the record at this hearing. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for the law, and the protection of society. Sentence of the court that you'll be placed on probation for a period of 3 years. Is he eligible to be screened for recovery court?
I don't know. I don't know what their criteria is.
I don't know, but it's something we consider possibly in the future. So during that term of probation, you will obey and comply with all the articles of your probation. $750 court costs, $130 crime victim rights fee, $68 in state costs, $60 DNA fee. I didn't
I
see
think
rest.
that's already been, he's got previous files.
Oh, so we don't need the DNA fee. There was no restitution.
Not that I know of.
Okay, I don't have restitution to order. There's a $30 per month supervision fee, 60 you have to put you on a tether. So, you know, Mr. Wright, I mean, your record's not good. It's, but not the worst, but it's all related to substance abuse. So, I am gonna order, I would like to order work release for you with treatment and counseling. I really would. It was sad for the whole community when our work release program shut down because we lost that valuable resource. What, do you live in, what county you live in?
Wayne County,
You're in Wayne County, what city?
South Belleville.
Okay. So obviously I would prefer that, but I don't have that option at this point. And I think that, oh yes, is there a warrant with pickup? Where's that out of?
Yeah, I think that's here. I just was noticing.
Must have something in district court or
District
something.
court.
I don't know. So this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to order that you serve 6 months in Lenawee County Jail. I'll give you credit, or I don't think you have any credit. I will,
Judge, there was
Allow
a
you-
sentence agreement for 215 days.
why does it say 6 months? Immediate, the prosecutor agreed to an immediate 6 months jail. Okay,
I saw
I can
that.
make that, Your Honor. You want to make sure my client did the full 6 months
Oh.
and that he would probably get some credit in jail.
okay. So 215 days in Lenawee County Jail.
Thank you.
So, after 90 days, you could be released to an inpatient program. Your attorney can talk to Mr. Coast, but listen, if you leave that inpatient program, you get kicked out, then I can send you to prison and put you through boot camp or something. I'd much rather you get the help you need. And sobriety is better for your babies, your partner, and your family, okay? You do live in Wayne County, so, Ms. Holly, will you go to the jail and meet with them for transfer paperwork?
Yes, I'm gonna have to look into, I'm gonna have to talk to somebody about how to get him into some kind of program.
And Mr. Coast, I know, helps us too.
Someone over at the jail that does that too. I don't know.
Okay, so if you choose, you can go into an inpatient program, otherwise you're gonna serve the full.
I would love that.
Okay, so I will allow for that, and, you know, obviously I can't put you in my recovery court program, but, you know, you're 36 years old. Don't do to your family what your parents did to you, you know, and it's a pattern. I see it all the time. So, anything else, Miss Holly?
No contact with Joshua Slick.
No contact with that individual, Joshua Slick? Is that,
Yes.
okay.
No weapons, search and seizure, all that.
Obviously, no alcohol, no illegal controlled substance use. Anytime you test positive, you can go to jail, right? And eventually, because of your guidelines, you could go to prison. Now, anything else, Miss Holly, Mr. McCready? All right, So we are going to, and they'll do the paperwork to transfer your probation to Wayne County. Okay, but if you violate probation, come back to me, right? Okay, so you do have the right to appeal this sentence. And in a minute, my bailiff's, not yet, in a minute, my bailiff's gonna hand you the notice of right to appellate review. We're gonna have you initial and date one copy for our records. The other two are for you. If you wish to appeal your sentence, you would fill out the information on those forms and get it to us within 42 days. You're gonna be at the jail, so you can just send it over with the kite, right? And they are gonna take you into custody today, okay?
Can I look my baby one more time? If my mother-in-law brings her in. She's right outside.
Yeah, bring her in.
Thank you.
I would ask that he do it over there so it's not on camera.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Now, here's your notice of right to appellate review. Initial and date that were indicated. Today is March 13. I don't know if you have any personal effects you want to get rid of too. The jail can transfer that. So we're gonna have you step over there because I don't want this on
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you very much.
camera. Record should reflect, I received back a signed copy of the notice of right to appellate review.
Hey, thanks for watching. Please do let us know in the comments what you thought of this video. If you'd like to support what we do here, the best way to do it is to pick up some of our merch. You can find it at courtroomfiles.com.